my HOA fined me $500 for having a wild animal in my yard. It was just my golden retriever covered in mud. I never thought I'd be standing in a community meeting defending my dog species, yet here I was projecting dog bath photos on a conference room wall to prove my wild coyote was actually just Maple, my very muddy golden retriever. Let me back up. I bought my first home last year, minus a cute little place with a yard and a planned community. The HOA rules seemed reasonable enough, though I admittedly skimmed the 47-page handbook. My golden retriever Maple and I were thrilled to finally have outdoor space after years in apartments. Last month we had a week of heavy rain that turned my backyard into a swamp. Maple, being the sophisticated lady she is, discovered that mud puddles are basically dog nirvana. I was on a work call when I glanced out my home office window to see her rolling ecstatically in the muck, completely coated except for her joyful eyes and wagging tail. I snapped a quick photo, because how could I not before rushing to grab her before she tried to come inside. As I was toweling her off on the patio, I noticed my neighbor Mrs. Peterson peering over her fence, phone in hand. 3 days later, an official HOA violation notice appeared in my mailbox with a $500 fine for harboring wildlife, non-domestic animals on the property. Attached was a grainy photo of mud-covered Maple mid-roll, looking admittedly unrecognizable. The violation cited HOA Code 23.1. No resident shall keep wild animals, including but not limited to coyotes, foxes, raccoons. I immediately emailed the HOA board with clear photos of Maple, her adoption papers, and vet records. Their response: the violations committee will review your appeal at next month's meeting. A month, with a $500 fine hanging over my head. When the meeting finally arrived, I came prepared with a slideshow titled Maple, Golden Retriever, Not Coyotes, a Forensic Alanance. I included side-by-side comparisons of coyotes versus golden retrievers, Maple's AKC registration, and a bath time progression showing her transformation from swamp creature to fluffy golden Mrs. Peterson was there too, insisting she knows a wild animal when she sees one, and that she'd felt threatened by the coyote in my yard. The committee chairman, trying not to laugh, asked if I could bring Maple to the next meeting. I did better than that. Minus I pulled out my phone and FaceTimed my sister, who was dog-sitting. Maple appeared on screen wearing her pink bandana rolling over for belly rubs. The fine was dismissed, but not before the HOA added a new rule. All dogs must be kept clean enough to be visibly identifiable as domesticated pets. I framed that amendment and hung it in my entryway, and Maple. She now has her own dedicated mud towel by the back door and a laminated copy of her official APRA-approved species identification photo hanging from her collar during muddy season. Sometimes I catch Mrs. Peterson still watching us through her blinds. When we're in the yard, I've considered buying Maple a shirt that says not SCKOT, but I worry the HOA might cite me for unauthorized pet clothing, the things we do for our four-legged family members.